what your core is and how to activate it. So your core is a lot of muscles. It is not just the front ab muscles here, or even just your obliques. It is everything from the sides and the fronts, underneath, very deep, and the ones that are superficial, closer to your skin. It's also the ones on the back side of your body that connect your ribs to your hips and all those in between. Along with those muscles is your pelvic floor, which is all the muscles that connect your hips to each other, and even front to back with your tailbone to your pubic bone. Lastly, we have our diaphragm, which is a top dome-shaped muscle underneath our rib cage that attaches 360 degrees in our rib cage. Those are really important for our breathing techniques, and so you'll hear me talk a lot about breathing, and that's why, because it is an important core stabilizing movement and allows us to relax and flex and create stability when needed. So, taking that into consideration, we're going to think about aligning our posture. So, we're going to go through what's called an anterior and then posterior pelvic tilt. This is what makes sure that our core is aligned so that we can properly engage and disengage when needed. So take your hips and go through this rocking motion. Again, this is an anterior tilt where your hips are tilted forward as if I'm pouring a bucket of water out that way. And then if you go to a posterior tilt, it's like I'm pulling the bucket backwards this way, so I'm going to tilt it behind me. What we want to find is the steadiness where the bucket is even, right? So that's going to be a light engagement in your core, a light lengthening in your lower back, and making sure that the tops of your hips are even here. So you're going to feel this engage. That's the neutral spine position that we want to maintain through every exercise, from your squats and your deadlifts to your push-ups and your pull-ups and everything in between. So go through this movement right here, and once you find that neutral pelvis, you will find that you are more activated through your core. Practice your belly breathing and your stability breath that you will see or have seen in other videos. And that right there is your core.